So if you have to point out to everyday habit that damages your heart and diabetes, what would it be?
For me, I feel it's too much sugar in our diet. That is a determining factor of all the problems that people get in their body because we're eating on the run, and there's hidden sugars in all of our processed foods and things that we think we're eating healthy and we're not. We're not meaning to not eat healthy, but it's just the way our society is. And a lot of foods, for example, have wheat in them, and even in a lot of cultures, wheat is a staple. But over time, you can actually become sensitive to it, and you can get allergic or to wheat, and it can cause sensitivity in your body and insulin sensitivity, and get stored with too much sugar in the body too.
And sugar, when you're talking about sugar, does this affect our kids? Because our kids eat a lot of sugary foods.
Yeah,
everything that they touch, from their lunch box to their dinner,
right?
There's so much of sugar in it. And does that affect the kids too?
Oh, it does, especially because when we're busy moms and we want them to like enjoy what they're eating, but a lot of times we don't always take the time to plan, and we don't always cook homemade meals all the time. But it's really important to not be lured by the advertising of different packaged foods. It's really best to give your children whole foods so that it's fresh and so that they're getting less sugar in their diet. Because a lot of kids are going through puberty younger and younger, and they have obesity because of the lifestyle with technology, but also from the lack of whole foods in their diet, unfortunately.
And puberty in kids is very early these years.
Now it is, yeah.
I believe it's 6. Is it 6 or 8?
About 8 now, about 8 to 12. Even 10, depends on the child, but around 8 or 9 at the youngest age. And it's scary because like we can't control all the hormones that are put in our foods, but we can do our best to figure out ways to cook more whole foods and more variety for them so that they can have a good start when they get older, and so that they can balance their hormones and their metabolism and keep their organs healthier. I also think it's good to have like them involved in the kitchen so that they can help with cooking, and then they can also
it's a learning process.
It's a learning process for everyone, yeah.
Right.
And then they can have an input on what they want to eat and what they don't want to eat. But also, like, you have to sort of try 5 to 10 times a new food before they actually like it. So just knowing that really makes you feel better that, you're not having the struggle trying to feed your child something healthy. When eventually they will eat that food.
And when you mention fat, does it affect only adults, or can we take into consideration the kids even? Like, do kids have this fat accumulated in their body? What age is it?
Well, the thing is, like, we need a certain amount of fat in our bodies. Like, we need it for our hormones. We need it for our brains. Our brains need a lot of fat, and it also cushions your spine and your whole system, your circulatory system as well, to get out the free radical damage in your body. So fats aren't necessarily the bad thing, but it's when you eat too many fried foods or too many unhealthy fats that are packaged, then that's where the fats turn into sugar. Even too much breads. And that's where people don't realize that they think they're eating healthy, but it's actually turning into sugar and causing all these health ailments down the road.